Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and it is Saturday night, and I welcome all of you back to Newcastle. And quite an interesting occasion, because if you can hear any faint roaring going on in the background all the way through like the first half of this, it's because we've got a cup draw against Manchester City going on at St James's at the moment. It'll be interesting to see just what the reaction would be if we take another straw up to St James's. But as for now, we'll just play it by ear, and we'll do sort of what we normally do, and that is just, well, go about our business. I think heading up the gate will probably be a good stop. I know I know we've only just got here, so let's make a better night of it. Because I know yesterday was a little bit quiet, all things considered, and I don't quite remember if I thanked all the people who participated last night, but in case I didn't, cheers for that. Anyway, so yeah, another Saturday night here in the northeast, and thankfully again it's quite a bit warmer than it was last night, so heavy win and all that, so let's keep going. Of course, what you might notice immediately is that that sounds like Man City have got something. I'll have to I don't even know what the score for like Wrexham and Chelsea is, although I'm sure I'll find out. But if that was Newcastle, you would have absolutely heard a deafening roar, so that sounds more like away fans, which leads me to believe Man City are one up. What even home advantage doesn't really seem to mean much, even at this part of the city. And well, like I said, busy one direction. It's actually quite busy all round, to be fair, so let's keep it rolling. I'm sure that again there's going to be some contention, and there might even be because like I said, there's a much larger police presence and much larger roarings going on in the background, so whatever the case may be, well, let's just see how it goes, eh? So mind you, again, more roaring coming from Newcastle. It would suggest that maybe it went to VAR and it was overturned. Might be a classic synth with what happens tonight, but we'll wait and see.
Yes, man. Yes, in the balls!
Oh well, here's how it is. Now, again, like I said, might be busier tonight, there might be a higher presence, and, well, no wonder we need more police. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Let's say hi to the vlog.
Yeah, you want to say hi?
Hi, what are you saying, bro?
Yes, not bad, yeah. Night's just started, and it's just carry on and stuff like that.
What's your TikTok or YouTube?
Radio Reality 1 for YouTube.
I see.
Anyway, have a good night anyway.
You too.
Have a good night. Oh, go on. There we go. So, yeah, higher police presence, which means more people will be out on the streets, and I suppose for what it's worth, Eldon Square does look a little bit busier than usual, and well, boys in bikes just literally playing out on the street. They're not like, you know, roughhousing or anything like that, so you know, every cloud and all that, but at least Greg's underpass, as I keep calling it, seems just busier and in full swing. And because everything does seem to be a little bit in full swing, like I said, it's probably going to get busier and busier as the night goes on, so I'll tell you what, I'll do alternate hands. There we go. So yeah, busier and non-stop, which is kind of what I was hoping it was, because my main complaints about what happened last night is that it was just sort of quiet, and I kind of thought like Friday nights would be a little bit busier than that. Even when I was here last Friday and it was like payday and stuff like that, I was half expecting it to be jam-packed, but like I said, you can't really control these things, and that's just sort of how it is. So, moving on. Tell you what, maybe there's a little bit of a change with the form. We'll go up like the back of Style Street, just because I want to give you guys a little bit of the full experience of what like Newcastle on Cup Day, or you know, match day, even at late at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, is sort of all about. Because Style Street, outside of congestion and stuff like that, and Style Street is pretty bad for congestion, No, my mistake. Newcastle 1-0 up. I didn't want to see it, ironically. I would have preferred not knowing, but there you go. Stuff like that happens. Hello. Maybe they kicked off just before that sort of thing happened. This is how it is. Tell you what. There we go. So yeah, I tried to not find out. I don't even know what the result for like Wrexham and Chelsea was, but I'm sure I'll find it out at some point. Sometimes I think it's better not to know, and sometimes I think it's just the fashion to find these things out one way or another. And yeah, that's just, can't say any further than that. Sometimes these things happen, sometimes they don't. Anyway, so we come past Newcastle Arms. Still looks pretty empty, to be fair. At least Rosie's Bar, to be fair, looks certainly... Rosie's Bar just looks better when it's busy anyway, eh? Just, hello. See if we could get old Rosie there in the shot, and off we go again.
I don't have any cash on the phone.
So yeah, Chinatown, otherwise known as Style Street, just sort of, actually it's a bit quieter than I thought it was going to be. Then again, Barley's Casino is sort of like along down here, so I can imagine Pimpigs will be busy up all night and pick up again by the early morning. Anyway, off we go. Evening, ladies. Yeah, anyway, so as I was saying, a lot of nice people around here, and there's a beautiful rich aroma across here, and it is because of the large abundance of restaurants around here, and it is how it is. Nice, easy night, and things can only get better. All right. Don't worry, brother. The camera's on me. It's all right. Anyways, you know who I am anyway, so that's something. Anyway, have a night. Anyway, so next question I want to ask is, maybe we should just try and make our way through the back of Blackfriars. Seems like a smart move, and let's get the camera the other way. Now, again, for those who wonder sometimes why I do like flip the camera back and forth to my direction, I think I mentioned it before. It's because some people do take it the wrong way and stuff like that when there's like no offense to be had. But sometimes and all that, when there are like minors and that who are about, you really don't want to get confused or mixed up, anything like that. And down we go to Blackfriars. Yeah, like I said, you don't want to take any chances with this, and that's how it is. And also, I go at great pains, to apologise and to explain that obviously that's not what was happening. Again, some of these things can't be helped, but nobody's immediately going to start jumping up and down and shaking their hands and whatnot. You just explain it very calmly and stuff like that, and you'll be all right. Anyway, Blackfriars. Well, I'll give you guys a shot over here, and nice, quiet actually. And to be honest, even though we're only as far as Blackfriars, it's still back of Granger Market, I should say. It feels, how can I express it? Even though St. James's is only like about half a mile away, it still feels like it just sort of the noise disappears from view, unless something very, very serious has happened and somebody's taken bad. You can't anticipate these sorts of things. Kind of do have to watch out because we're sort of walking on the cobbles a bit. Yeah, so by the way, this is largely like the back of the gate, and yeah, you just kind of have to just watch your step, and off we go again. And just like before, come out of Blackfriars, classic catering just in the distance over there, and the gate looms. I didn't even realise it had like red lighting and stuff like that, and I always do like the lighting and like the glass open face, but rather I've always been like slightly confused about the idea of the gate having this huge open face, and nobody's thought about the idea of like having like a restaurant or something like that facing what is largely Newgate. I'm beginning to. I think I just answered my own question. Anyway, let's take our spot and we'll just shoot the breeze. And again, the sales ladies are out in force once again, and yeah, like I said, certainly busier than it was yesterday, which is all well and good. There's a nice dog just outside one of the doors, and I suppose whilst we're here, I had once again a bit of the butterflies in my stomach feeling, which always seems to come about in one shape or another whenever we come out here. And I think it is more like the Saturday night thing, because as I mentioned before, it's a lot busier than it was yesterday, and usually when that sort of thing happens, hello brother, you want to get in, sister? Go on.
Hi! I'm on Newcastle!
Are we still winning?
Yeah, we're with it.
Get in. Have a good night, ladies. Right, anyway, so yes, I was saying, and usually it is, do you want to get on, sister?
What is it? What is it?
Just doing a short little video for about Newcastle in the night time.
Hello!
Are we still winning?
Yeah, we are. 1-0.
Did, what was Wrexham's result?
Well, it just scored an equaliser and then it got VAR because he was offside. So it was 3-2 when we left.
Yeah.
To Chelsea.
I'm not looking. I'm more nervous Wrexham for some reason.
Wrexham scored a late equaliser, but then it went to VAR and they said one of them was offside.
Imagine us playing Wrexham if we beat Man City. I think that's not much of a consolation there. Anyway, I think your friends are calling away. Anyway, nice to meet you. Have a good night. But again, it's the whole the butterfly thing is one thing, but I think it's also just another when, you know what, there's probably nothing to be nervous about. You can't really interpret butterflies for meaning, you know, excitement, anticipation, stuff like that. You see, it was easy when I did this the very first time, because the people I talked to and stuff like that, everyone was very friendly, and I think everybody just seemed to get it. It's not like one of those things that just sort of turned up out of nowhere. But as I said, you just you grow used to these sort of things, and you build up a good reputation with other people, and well, yeah, it's a people skill sort of thing, and I like to imagine I'm very, very good at that sort of thing. I think it also it's both for and against that not too many people know me, and you know what, sometimes there's prerequisites for these sorts of things. Because nobody knows who you are, it means nobody could judge you. The only thing people will judge you is what goes on at the moment. And sometimes what goes on at the moment is only like what is on at face value. At no point does it take anything into account when it regards to things like, you know, backstory, reason, and anything beyond these sorts of encounters. It's a tricky one to pull, but at the same time, like I said, you don't cause beef with anybody, and if somebody does take offence, you just be rational and you explain to them what's what, and before you know what happens, hopefully everything will be hunky-dory, and you know what, honour will indeed be satisfied. It's not always the case, and there are, and again, this is just if you want to get a good reason as to why I just stopped drinking and stuff like that, these are usually the reasons for that. It's so that people, you know, I have absolute control of any situation, and moreover, I know a lot of people say you can't rationalize or you know, be reasonable with people like this, but you got to start somewhere, and I suppose we will continue by making our trip down to Big Market as God intended. Hello, have a good night, guys. So, no, never mind, we're still 1-0 up. You know what? Maybe this will be a good night after all, because I do have to, again, this may seem like a bit of a bad time to bring it up, but my dad took bad again. Like, in fact, to be honest, my dad was like really bad all day, and the poor brother is like nervous all day. Hello. My poor dad has been like dead nervous all day. He's been like, I don't really want to call it him being sick, although it's been nearly a whole year since he had his stroke, and the only thing I can think to do is well, just make sure everything's going to be all right and stuff like that. And of course, the only way I could really know how to do that is, well, just be there for my dad and make sure that he's otherwise going to be cared for and stuff like that. It's not always going to be the case, and I do have to respect. Don't worry, the camera's on me, brother. It's absolutely fine. The camera's just facing me.
Yeah, okay.
Did you want to get on, brother?
What's it for?
For YouTube? I just do little videos where I talk about the nightlife here in the northeast.
Excellent. Go ahead, put it in the night.
Oh, they are.
Right,
That's
it's fantastic. It's even the night because of the match.
Oh, of course.
But
Better than
all over,
yesterday.
it's a very good night indeed.
You make some of the greatest people on earth here in the city,
Yes,
don't you?
do, yeah, honest.
I'd
Everybody's enjoying yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, but take care, brother. Enjoy your night. See, like I said, you know what? I think that's always been my opening gambit in a little bit of a way. Just I reinforce them that the camera's on me. I know, again, I can't get into any issue one way or the other if it was turned the other way, but for whatever reason, it just seems to suffice. I'll tell you what, actually, we're going to do. We'll cross the street and we'll go via Wilco. It's a little bit of an unconventional approach, and we'll see what goes on. Nice light so far, and whilst everyone else is just sort of enjoying themselves, and you know what? Who am I to prevent people from having a good time? So we shall leave them to it. Right, off we go. So yeah, as daunting and as nervous as it might seem, again, sometimes just pre-flight nerves and stuff like that, but everything's going to be all right. Hey, you want to get on, brother?
You're looking at Laura funny, you
Dear me, I know. Again, because I know that's not what the score is, that's just sort of how it is, but can't say one way or another. Anyway. And besides, I think I even mentioned this last week. In fact, no. I'll tell you exactly the full story by the time we get down to Big Market, because I'll show you the exact spot where it happened. Okay, so let's have a little bit of a chat, you and I, about what happened. Is that sort of as we get a little bit further down Big Market, I got interviewed by I think a woman. I'm going to say she was roughly about my age. And these two other guys, one of them had like one of those huge Armani like jackets and stuff like that, and another guy was like holding a light and a camera. I've no idea who these guys like worked for, and I don't want to make assumptions because that seems just a little bit rude. But what I will, because a lot of the questions they asked us was about how long do you think a man should last in bed, what do you think the average size of like a man's penis should be, and above all, and everything else about, do you think it matters to show off, do you think it matters to be this, that and the other. What I opted for, do you just want to get on, brothers? Do you just want to get on? Oh, and here we go, it's all kicking off. Do you just want to get on, brothers?
Yeah, where's it?
Yeah, tell you what, doing a little video for YouTube about the nightlife here in the northeast.
What's it? What YouTube channel?
Raging Reality 1. We'll show you afterwards if you want, don't worry.
What YouTube's this? Are you famous?
Some people think I am, because I'm on
Like and subscribe.
How many followers do you have?
for TikTok.
Transport.
19,000.
Oh, come on, Where is it?
I'll get it up here, man.
Famous.
Yes, Liz!
Oh, he's famous.
One section on top!
One section.
Oh, you saw all over. No. I got an interview and stuff like that. It might take a short while. Connection out to you is drops as well.
Make sure you at him.
Nice. Get on. This is the trenches, brother. You don't want to stay in the trenches forever. You want to get out of the trenches. You want to
make trenches to live in, bro.
Oh, good idea.
Create the trenches, live in them, bring them to life.
Yeah, don't shit in them either.
I mean, if you want to, they're your trenches.
Oh, you're not.
They're your trenches. They're your trenches.
Enjoy your night, brother. Enjoy your night. Nice to meet you. Have a good night. Yeah, so you know what? One section is alive. I thought immediately that it was going to be like some sort of army-based thing, but nah. I think It's just lads night out. And again, the larger group seems to be it gives me more confidence when people are like out in a larger group, and that's just sort of how it is. Everyone's very friendly, and of course it is how it is. And with plenty of the old see you later. Yeah. See you on the airways. You know what, maybe sooner or later it will catch on, because here's the thing I did discover is that I think on YouTube I'm about one away from 400 subscribers, and yeah, that makes me feel comfortable, because I don't know if it's just gaining traction or it's just gaining traction rather slowly, but I can live with, you know, things being a bit slow at first, because often at times these things are going to be pretty slow. But what you can't, that's just, like I said, it's one of those things that's out of my control. You can't really control these things, because saying you can control these things is like say you can control the weather. And I've just noticed the ladies selling the glasses, the hats, everything like that, they're starting to give me evils. I know they think that I don't know that, but I can tell that they know that. So anyway, yeah, everything around here is busy as hell. City Vaults, Louis, Big Market, Creams, the Irish Finleys, the Points. I've no idea whether or not Hooters is like busy or not, because, well, why would you want to check? It's not really my sort of scene, but what can you do? So, yeah, in regards to, you know, as I said before, my dad, like, because it's been nearly a whole year since my dad had his stroke. My mom retires for good in about 10 days time. She retires on her birthday. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's now up to me, my brother and my sister to carry on the family name, and to make sure that everything is sorted, and my parents can, you know, just live in comfort, and I don't bring any trouble to my door. I know it's one of those things that makes sense, and at the end of the day, you just do what you can. I've explained this a lot before about, you know, what I'm willing to do for my family, because at the end of the day, they are my family. I know it just seems that way one way or the other, but guess what? Family does mean a lot, even in this day and age, and therefore, you just do what you can, and everything else. Also, for what it's worth, try to grasp my independence any way I can. And you alright, sister? Do you want to get on that, sister? Oh no! Have a good night, sister. Oh well, anyway, stuff like that. Yeah, you know, and again, as I mentioned before, maybe it'll become one of those things that when people know I'm down here, like I once had this grand idea about I should come down here at the night time, and I should have like one of those big billboards, sandwich boards on, and it should be about, you know what, come and have a chat and stuff like that, and we gotta like shoot the breeze and just talk about things, like the sort of night out for when people don't really want a night out. Yeah, I've got a solution to that. It's called staying at home. But if you did that, you'd have to watch, you know, Michael McIntyre's Big Show, or Michael McIntyre's The Wheel, or Michael McIntyre just sits there and stares at people with that stupid haircut he has. If you hadn't caught on, I'm not really a fan of Michael McIntyre. Not really a fan of like that other one, Rob Brydon. Yeah, it's just, the problem is that I think it's the same faces just over and over and over again, and for some people that's fine because it's a familiar thing. Alright. And again, some people do like their familiarity. Some people, on the other hand, don't. And well, what can I say? It's a very love-hate sort of thing. And I know I've mentioned this again, but you generally can't hear what on earth the score might be down at St. James's, because it's so loud and it's just buzzing with energy and stuff like that. And everyone seems very friendly and stuff like that, and I think I thought to mention it before, is that what sense does it really make to kick off with somebody who's not doing anything wrong, the camera's not on them, and you just come out here to enjoy yourself. And you know what, some people take it on the chin, some people understand that, others don't really seem to understand that at all. And as I thought to mention before, not only do I not get handed or get come up to with those ladies trying to sell me that, that absolute crap, I don't even get about the people who try to put those like cards and stuff like that, saying come to X, Y, and Z, come to ABC. You can't, again, nothing wrong with that, and you know what? You gotta earn your bread however way you can, and don't exactly you don't need me to tell you exactly how you can or can't make your money. But is it like really a thing or not? I have no idea how to answer that, and it's not really. So you're not on the camera, sister. It's okay. Just a bit of reassurance, and she does not look too convinced. Oh well, it's how it is. Right, okay, so first feelings of the night. We're about 30 minutes in. It's all right. Can't really say it's been like too exhilarating, but that is at the same time, whatever happens, happens, and I try to avoid trouble. And do you want to get on, sisters? The camera's not on you. Say, oh, okay, never mind. Oh well, here's how it is. Right, anyway, so yeah, just small little tour of what goes on, and let's head down the clubs and stuff like that. Let's see what goes on. Surely it's going to be a bit more interesting. Well, not so much more interesting, because there's loads of things that go on around here. It's just sometimes Chris. Yeah, more people I recognise, and yeah, let's just have a bit of a wander, shall we? Let's see what goes on. On our way down to. I saw one of them ladies was about to come up to me and saying, "Would you like to buy this?" and stuff like that. I told her literally, it wasn't going to wash on me, and she quite hurriedly acquiesced her proposal. What a world we live in, when words like acquiesce exist. It's on me, sister. It's all right. Do you just want to get in?
Yeah!
Go on then. Good night so far.
Oh my god, it's been fabulous. Where you been?
Oh, nice. Oh, I've just been round Gate, Big Market. The night's just started and stuff like that.
Started?
And,
okay, I'll see you in me more.
Nice. See you around. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, you're never going to know what goes on in this city, and it can mean that just about anything can and will happen. Anyway, off we trot. Let me tell you what. Let me get the camera the other way. Right, that's much better. Good for the old forms and stuff like that. Anyway, so off we go. Now, what I was trying to say before is that usually when people are like in larger numbers, so much the better, because Newcastle Cross House looks pretty good and stuff like that. Metro Express, bars down there and stuff like that, and on Torrent Ranger Street. And off we go. So tell you what, let's make our way past like B1 and stuff like that, because I think like it's easy to get across the street, and this seems very much like success and stuff like that. So, evening, sisters. Anyway, off we go. And also, last I heard, I think Newcastle were about 1-0 up, and will admit the shots around here are like stunning beyond words. Is it just gone half time? Is it just gone half time?
Hey?
Is it just gone half time?
I believe so.
Nice. Still 1-0? Nice. Blow the final whistle now. Yeah, like I said, again, and I'm like usually like very friendly with like security and stuff like that. As in, I just say whether or not it's full time, and just be polite to that. You don't be weird and stuff like that, of course. Because guess what? You don't get along with people who are weird. Says the guy who literally goes around Newcastle on a Saturday night with a camera in his hands. I know, but again, it's not, illegal or anything like that. I know it may look a bit unusual, but guess what? Think about when it all started, the craze about auditing and stuff like that across Manchester, and it just happens all over the country. And you know what? Far be it from me from being, missing out on the party. whoa, Revolutions looks dead busy. And technically so does like the Liberty and stuff like that. Get a load of that, guys. And I apologize for maybe the low FPS, but honestly, it's so much bigger than it looks. That's what she said. Anyway, off we go again. So yeah, Revolutions looks busy. Did we? No, we didn't pass anything. We came past like B1, Head of Steam and stuff like that. So off we go. Night's still young. Let's enjoy ourselves and. Right, there we go. Just do that. Right, there we go, and off we go again. Still relatively chill, all things considered, and night's very much young, and I think it was about like last week and stuff like that. A lot of you know, hen do's and birthdays and stuff. I mean, makes sense. I mean, I'd rather come down here, you know, and have a good time on a Saturday night. It just makes sense. I know that's a phrase I repeat quite a lot during these, but what can I say? You know, when things make sense, they're just because they make sense and stuff like that. Hello. Anyway, nice night and good too. Hello.
Did I just say that?
Anyway, looks like stuff like that. Hello. Well, if nothing else, trying to get the social club in there. Don't know what goes on, but it's sorry. Hello.
You want to film me?
No, it's the camera's on me, brother. Do you want to watch it? Turn around. There you are. Now it's on you. There we go. You alright, guys?
Proper order. Like order.
Sort of like that. I don't really do like a lot of the other ones do. It's just more about just general observation. I try not to get involved too much. It seems to bring problems and stuff like that.
I am order there.
Yeah, well, man,
Thank you. Have a lovely night.
You too, brother. Hope you like it better.
Respect to the orders of man.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I think he understands the score, and as I was trying to explain earlier, you just sort of, you know, roll with it, you explain what goes on, and most of the time, again, people understand and stuff like that. It's the fact that I give people the choice, and giving people the choice is just sort of part of the game. I know a lot of people don't always agree with that, but it is how it is. So let's continue on our way. So it certainly seems quite a lot more congested around here, so best to keep out and stuff like that. Anyway, so let's tell you what, let's head up past Tropicana and oops. Anyway, so back up Tropicana we go, and that should just about do it. All those sides. Hello. Lots of people shrieking like maniacs. Seems just about the case around here, but off we go again. Anyway, keep it on one hand and off we go.
Hi, Nikki.
Yeah, come on, Nikki, you're letting the side dune. Anyway, so yeah, we're coming up by like round about the back of Big Market, past Cozy Joe's. Never been to Cozy Joe's to my knowledge, and oh, it is how it is. Again, maybe one of these days there we go. All nice, all busy, and stuff like that. Just evening all. Do you want to get on, brother? Yeah, go on. It's around here. The camera's not on you, see.
This side.
Can it be on me?
No, look.
Yeah, of course it can.
No.
On this side.
Oh,
There we
oh,
go.
You're right, lads. So this
What's
is
this for?
Doing a bit of just more documentary on YouTube in the night time and stuff like that. And,
okay. So Newcastle.
Welcome to the tune.
Newcastle, brilliant night out. I'm from Dover. Big up Dover. Big up the south. Big up the south. What I can tell you about Newcastle, yeah? Newcastle is a brilliant night out. It's amazing. Bare brasses.
Birmingham. Where you from?
Up the Yid Army. Spurs are gonna win the lot,
Like
mate.
Saunders, doesn't
you go like past.
Spurs ain't gonna win shit, mate.
Yeah.
What's this for?
For like YouTube, TikTok, and stuff
YouTube.
like that.
Hello, you two.
Right, mate?
Anyway, have a good night, guys.
On the tune. Have a good night, buddy.
45 minutes and we could face Wrexham. You never know.
Have a good night.
Hey, have a good night, indeed. Again, I say Wrexham. I have no idea whether or not they went to penalties. They did like things at extra time. We'll find out one way or another. Anyway, let's get up the other side of the street. Let's see what happens. Hi.
I was like, Megan! Let's fucking go!
Oh dear. Anyway, off we go. Usually the other side of the street does get. Whoops. There we go. Busy this side, and actually, the more I think about it, if I thought Big Market was like busy now, in about an hour, 90 minutes, it's probably going to get even busier again. And I'll tell you what, we'll take a spot somewhere, we'll take a potto, we'll just have a sit down, we'll rest my arms. It can on and off be a bit of a busy night when you're back and forth. It can on and off be a bit of a busy night. A bit exhausting for the old, arms and circulation and dexterity and stuff like that. When you're carrying like a half kilo camera around all night and stuff like that. Here's how it is. Anyway, yes. Other side of the street. City Vaults. Seems like it's well and truly in full swing. So let's just wait to get across the street and stuff like that. Whoops, sorry. Hello. Yeah, so other side of the street seems to be working just fine, and yeah, let's have a sit down and we'll talk it out again.
Are you taking a vlog?
Yeah, the camera's on me. Do you want to get on, sister?
Yes.
Go on then. There we go.
Hi.
Night going well?
I'm going to the Metro. I'm going to go home. This is my kebab and chips and garlic. Is it for on the TikTok?
TikTok, YouTube,
I'll
yeah,
be famous.
Sure. I currently am on about like nearly 19,000.
Yes!
Yes, there we go.
Come in the video and we'll swave together.
There we go.
Bye.
It smells
What's
great.
the TikTok name?
Raging.
Don't tag me some.
Nah, I mustn't. I've been on the vegan now for like nearly 2 weeks.
Oh, don't have this then. This is kebab.
I know, that's like bacon sandwich, and that's even worse.
I don't know what kebab is. I think it's made of lots of many things.
Yeah, probably some of the meat.
I'll put it in the bin. Sorry, vegans. I'll bin it now.
No, don't worry, you're not going to get that sort of thing out of me. It's only for this time of the year. It is what it is.
I'm going to the Metro station. Have a good night.
Indeed.
You look stunning.
Anyway, Raging Reality TT, by the way, on TikTok. And,
Raging TV. Hold on.
yeah, I'm sorry about this. I'll get on the other hand. It's a little bit
called?
Raging Reality TT. It's a little bit hard to do this with like one hand, so I have to like get my writing hand out.
Raging
Reality. Reality.
Real. Will you type this in and I'll look in the morning.
Good. Because usually these things go up on YouTube by about, what I was going to say, 7 in the morning and stuff like that. And
To
there
7
we go.
a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m. will just do just fine.
And I'll remember in the morning.
Yeah, and if they don't know what it is, then they will know. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Good night indeed. Have a good night, sister.
Goodbye.
See you, Rude. Yeah, what can I say? Saturday. Well, what can I say? You know what? Sometimes Saturday nights could go as easy, and she just put the kebab immediately in the bin. Maybe she didn't want to offend, or maybe, yeah, I must admit, I can't even remember the last time I've ever enjoyed a kebab, if I'm being honest. But it must have been well over a year ago, and even then I just sort of thought, that honestly they are just not what they they build themselves up as, because the chips I had with them were like cardboard. The garlic sauce was like, it had the consistency of glue. The mushy peas tasted that they were literally 40,000 years old, and they weren't even green. How exactly can you do like mushy peas and they don't even resemble the color of peas? So yeah, and also the prices for that sort of thing are extortion anyway. Do you just want to get on? Guys dressed up as a brown ale bottle. That's just what a time to be alive, eh? So yeah, like I said, the day is as alive as ever, and hello. What can I say? You know what? No one's kicking off. Everyone's very friendly, and everyone's just in a good mood. It's just the sort of thing you like to see, and you know what? It is what it is. You can't deny it and stuff like that. It's just, what can I say? It's the spirit of the night. It's talking about what goes on, and everyone's pretty sus. Hello.
Hello. How have you been doing?
I've got cameras on me, sister. Don't you worry. Yeah. Cheers. Do you want to get on? Yeah, I'll get on that, sister.
Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Who's this to?
Sorry?
What's this for?
Like TikTok and YouTube.
Hi, TikTok. Is it live?
No, it just records and stuff like that.
Like, what's your channel?
Radio Reality 1.
Hi, Radio Reality 1.
Nice, get in there. Nice. Yes, more. Have a good night, sister, anyway.
You too, bye.
Ta. Yeah, as I said before, you know what? Yeah, you know what? It is what it is, and I think again, I think it's the temperament of some people. Some people are fine. Some are like, you know, a little bit apprehensive and stuff like that. But what can I say? It's just the way it is, and as soon as you explain to people in that light, everything is all hunky-dory. There's no problems, and yeah, it seems like it's building up to be quite a fantastic night. And the other thing I wanted to mention about, you know, why like I do these videos in some way is that I want to give people the full-on experience, and sometimes the full-on experience is just about documenting what does happen, and sometimes not too much does happen, so you fit in between. You want to get on, sister?
Yes.
Get on that, sister.
Hello.
Get on, brother.
What are you doing? Hello.
Doing like little videos about like Newcastle in the night time and stuff like that, and Saturday is absolutely the place to go, because I was here last night. It was dire last night. Got that right. Do you want to get on, sister? I think it's not quite on you. There we go.
Get on, sister. Sister from another mister. Have a good night.
Have a good night indeed.
Bye, darling.
Is it still 1-0?
1-1. But we like to look after our own, and we like to look after the homeless when we're out.
I hope so. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Giving £100 to homeless today.
Wow, that's quite a smart size. Anyway, good luck with that, sister. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your night, sir. I was about to say brother, but yeah, again, the dialect has always been a hello. Do you just want to get on the sister, on that, sisters?
What's it for?
For YouTube and TikTok. Get on that.
What's it for?
I do like little documentaries about like Newcastle in the night time. Mostly Saturday nights is like where it's gotta be. Because I was in here last night, it was dead, basically dead.
But Newcastle
Saturdays were outside.
Oh, you better believe this.
Do you have any questions for us? Because I'm ready to answer them.
Having a good night so far?
Yeah.
Is it about to get better?
Henry Athena's cheesy
So we're gonna get some cheese chips and gravy.
See, absolutely. So yes, yeah, it's gonna get a lot better. Well, sometimes I do. It's just.
This is your job.
Well, sort of. It doesn't make money yet.
Yes.
It does.
That's the attitude.
Yeah,
that is
I
the attitude.
I think we're here.
I made money at this sort of game before and stuff like that.
Sure,
But
We're not going to boost you.
no, it's not like that, John. In fact, mind you, with that being said, I think I was interviewed by porn stars and all that last night. It was, they asked us things about how long a man should last in bed, you know, like that sort of thing.
Nice.
Which
My
is-
cousin's been on one of these things. I've seen her on TikTok.
Oh, yeah,
so on a
nice.
microphone, like asking her questions.
Oh yeah, was it like
How's it
round
gonna hear
possible? Well, sorry?
How are they going to hear what?
Usually I get these things up on YouTube at like 7 a.m. and stuff like that, so...
Where are you from?
Ponteland.
Oof.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's tough.
No, it's alright. You know where Ponteland is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From here.
Oh, fair enough. Because like load of the footballers like Joe Linton, Bruno G, Dan Burn like live around that sort of area. It's
Yeah, they do.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Honestly, I tried to do like a few videos around Pontiac a few times, and for some reason my neighbours like kicked off with me big time about it.
That's tough.
No idea
The
why.
neighbours Bruno and I don't know the other one.
Jolyn.
I'm not in Newcastle. Yeah.
Oh, you're from
Just Sunderland fan.
never mind. You know what? We all have our own cross to bear.
We do. We'll see you in March.
Oh, nice. Well, oh yeah.
Shit,
Oh,
it's March
It
now.
is March. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
On the 22nd.
I'm planning on probably going out during the daytime. So if it does kick off, I want to see it because that's content, isn't it?
What do you think the results will be? The derby at home for you?
Derby at home, 2s each. I think we're too inconsistent.
2s each?
Yeah, I think Newcastle too inconsistent even at home, and
So no, but what do you think the score will be?
probably might be 3-2 Sunderland or something like
Do a
that.
little video if you want to get
Yeah, get on that, sisters. Yeah, some people are apprehensive about it, but then I usually tell them the camera's on me, everything's fine. There's nothing wrong with the cameras.
love it, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
I
saw a camera. I saw a camera. I was
She was
drawn.
there immediately.
That monster flame. Honestly, any attention I'll take it.
Anyway, I'm cold. So
Anyway, yeah, enjoy your night, sisters, and all that. and,
I hope
nice.
it works out for you.
Oh, cheers for that.
I have a good time.
cheers, my
so much
sisters.
money. Honestly, I'm back in there.
I'll be back again next week anyway, so probably.
So will we.
Have a good night, sisters. So, yeah, as I said again, you know what? One of these things that, hello. Yeah, you never know, it might catch on. And some people, again, do like it, some people don't. It's not really the sort of thing that's gonna, like, take over the world. But at the same time, at least I'm getting used to talking to more people, and I can take that. Because it was, like, such a large part of one of my previous jobs was talking to, like, loads of people. And it was about, you know, just keeping them entertained and, you know, being nice and polite and making sure everything goes according to plan. And, well, what can I say? These sorts of things happen, and I was... if I thought better on, if I had better intentions to, like, you know, ask questions, I probably would. But, oh God, you know what, it's you know what I think again it is? It's talking to women. And I don't know about you, but I am not the sort of person you want to start talking to women, because before you know what happens, I will say something really, really stupid. Not the sort of thing you shouldn't say to a woman, but stupid nonetheless, and how everyone takes it personally and stuff like that. Hello. Anyway, so yeah, it is what it is, and usually Pop World does look night looks this looks like a successful night once again, and maybe we should take a little bit of a different route. So let's do that, eh? So yeah, they're going ballistic over there and stuff like that. But you know what? Let's take a little bit of a detour and let's have a walk down here. Usually cobbles. I think it like leads onto Dean Street or whatever. You know, let's take a wander. You know what? The night is young. The world is my oyster. It is world's my oyster and stuff like that. I'm not getting that mixed up from somewhere else. Anyway, so yeah, we're on the corner of High Bridge and Grangertown, and I have one of two choices. Head down there, or take a little tour down there. Let's have a tour down there, actually. Let's go down Cloth Market. Whoop. Beehive is... Oh, hello. Yeah. Do like the odd pub sign anyway.
Yeah?
Cool.
Is that what you're filming?
Yeah, it was just then and stuff like that. Hello, brother.
Yeah.
Because I think I heard somewhere a few years ago that the reason why they have to name public houses that way is because it has to actually be very, very distinct, and like it's got to mean something very, very specific to like the location or... So I don't know where I picked that up, but it's quite good for branding.
Bees of the whole country, so yeah.
Yeah, why it's on the Cloth Market, however, I'm not too sure, but again, good for branding and stuff like that. Better than Weatherspoons anyway for branding. Anyway, have a good night anyways.
And
you too. Yeah, like I said, sometimes you can pick up these, like this one right here, the Old George. I'm not too sure again what like the old, well, that's meant to be, but you can get a better idea, like some way or other. Looks quite a nice place anyway. Anyway, let's make our way further down and just see what goes on. Don't really come down like cloth markets too much, but let's just see what happens. We'll go on a bit of an explore, shall we? Anyway, so yes, it is all kicking off outside Job Centre Plus, and it's on this. Sorry about it, sister. Nah, don't worry, you're not on it, sister. Don't worry. You know, I can't tell if it was ever a good idea that they had the Dole office like right close to like a Spanish bar or anything like that. It is how it is, and yeah, this seems like it's like success. And let's go down once again. I don't know what time it is. I don't know if I have any idea if we're winning or not. But let's just see what goes on. Stuff like that. Oh, don't mind me, sister. Don't mind me. The camera's on me. Yeah, you just have to go about the other side.
Oh, hi!
Say,
Pew, 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 pew.
oh, look at that. I haven't seen Coronation Street in ages. Honestly, they're all here. Platt, Grimshaw, Duckworth. Duckworth's all right. Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah, she's deed.
For many years, but that's not fair. That's have a good night anyway, sister.
No, brava.
See, what a great sport anyway. Cheers for that. And David Platt himself in the flesh. I like the fact you knew who David Platt was. That shows you how much culturally in touch I am. Hey, have a nice night, brother. I am never going to get tired of saying Corrie and all that. Bloody hell, I'm not gonna lie, whoever... Brother, I don't know who's lost a pair of glasses, but they must really need them. You could literally not see a thing without these. Should I hand these to anyone, or just... it was just sort of like just down there. Yeah, because obviously they can't see anything without them. Like, I suited glasses quite well, to be fair. I'm well jealous. Hello. Anyway, so off we go. Hello. Evening. Look at this, guys. This is a new one for us. Urgent gas works. Yeah, sisters, take a look at this. Urgent gas works ahead. I sure hope it does.
Yeah.
See, proof be needed that after 10 years of trying to crack jokes, I have yet to actually come up with anything original, and it's just sort of all a blur. Oh dear, what a time to be alive. Anyway, so what I think we'll do is that we'll come back the other way. So let's do that. So I'll have to do a bit of a handbrake turn, if you will. So there we go. I've now come again. Right, anyway, so let's head up we go. Mind you, that bit, I must be honest, I've told some crap jokes in my day, but honestly, urgent gas works ahead, that's got to be one of the worst. Anyway, so off we come, and background, like I said, I do not know why in Cathedral Square they've got like a Spanish place right outside the Dole office. I don't really know. Whoops. But whatever. I didn't have any role in it. It wasn't my decision. It's a good job they weren't asking me, because I will not have a clue either. Anyway, off we go. Might get caught out at the lights here, so let's just get ready to wait. No, I think we'll be all right. Let's see. Whoops. Oops, sorry about it. There's a very strange smell of what smells like I don't know if it's called Link's Attract or whatnot, but it smells very, very potent. It might have been me actually, because I put Link's Attract on when I came out, but why am I only smelling it now? Is a good question. And stuff like that. Anyway, hello. Hello. Anyway, so let's make our way across. And off we go again. Yep, so back the Irish. Now we sort of come past the social club. Don't ask me what's social about it. I have no idea. The only thing social about the social club I literally think is the paint, because it is. I couldn't think of anything more attractive than paint it black. But what do I know about how they do things around here? You don't really know, and sort of. Oh, sorry, sister. So yeah, nice night, all things considered, and we continue onwards, on to eternity. Off we go. Hello. I always again make it a point to say hello and stuff with a wave and stuff like that. And just sort of here's how it is. So there's no offense. And again, if there is an issue and if people do want to have a word, guess what? They're more than entitled to, but guess what? The camera stays on for my own protection. Or as some people like to put it, so that they can't say I didn't do anything to them. It's just sort of how it is and how you get on and stuff like that. Hello.
Yes.
It's mind you, I must admit, where does the time fly? Because we've already been out for an hour, and I will say the traffic has certainly been a lot more forgiving tonight than it has been last night. Didn't really have any issues with parking or anything like that, so that's all well and good. So yeah, just smile and wave, smile and wave. That's just sort of the remit for how we do things. And there we go. Safely across the other side of the street, and off we go again. Quite again, a busy night, all things considered, and I think I was always half wondering whether or not the clubbing would be on for tonight, and so we could see maybe have a little bit of a sweep up and down the line and stuff like that. Hello again. Anyway, here's how it is. And again, I've not heard that song in well over 16 years, and I probably could have done without. If I could go through the rest of my life not hearing that song, I think I would have felt fairly indifferent. Yeah, I can't even remember what Justin Bieber even used to sound like before his balls dropped. Can't deny him, it was incredibly successsul. Once, I guess. But what can I say? God almighty, pop music just sort of was what a different animal it was in 2010 and 11. Of course, it was around about the time when I stopped listening to pop music, but it didn't stop it from being played 24/7. There are just some things that I prefer more than others, but what can you do? Anyway, so quiet, nothing, and finally, there we go. They'll realise in a second. There we go. Across the street they go. Right. So up we go back to the market once again. Actually, I'll tell you what. One thing we haven't quite done yet. I mean, that's quite a shot. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, there we are. Anyway, moving on. So, right, brother?
No.
Oh, hope your night gets better, sir. Hope your night gets better, sir. Thank you.
Smells like a good lady
Well, can't say I didn't have his best feelings at heart, so there you are. Here's how it is. And again, people have it wrong and all that when they seem to think that I'm just like, you know, some weirdo and all that, because they've based it based on nothing apart from the fact that they have no context for who I am and have no idea who I am. Oh well, like I said, I can't please everyone, and well, if I was pleasing everybody, then obviously I must have been doing something grossly incorrect, because are people saying that they like me just because I'm like local or anything like that, or just because it's just the popular thing to do, as opposed to knowing anything about me? And I'll just say that as it is, it's not nearly as clear cut as that. Avoid the 3 large puddles of sick, and off we go again. You know, as bad as some things may be bad, but you gotta still watch yourself. Hello. You gotta watch your step, you gotta watch where you go, and more puddles of sick, and here we go. Off we go.
Big box and something like that.
Hey, what's he doing? Can't get away, can you? Anyway, not too much further at Big Market, and well, I could have turned around and says, you know what, like and subscribe and you'll find you, brother. But oh well, it's how it is. Not everybody gets the vibe of this sort of thing, but oh well, it's different, and yeah, I suppose I pride myself on being a little bit different. Hello. At least I'll take the time out to say hello to people, and you know, can't get wrong for that. How it is. This. See. Not that I would have minded being on camera, but it is how it is. And whoops, hello. I'll wait on the lights anyway, because you know what? See that? One of these days, doing something like that will save my life, and I'll know what it's all about. You can't really afford, like I said, these things. There's a reason why these exist. There we are, blue, and he just goes straight through it. I know, that was mad. That. See, what can I say? You know what? Stickler when it comes to road safety, and if you know what's good for you, you want to keep yourself safe. And that's what it's also about. You learn to keep yourself safe. You know when to get out of situations that are completely out of your depth. And I've known I've been in situations before where the best thing to do is just to get out of Dodge, and that's just sort of how it is. Can't fault me for anything like that, but like I said, this is one of those, that part of the city. Everybody gets a kick out of that sort of thing, and the solution in any case is just to get on with people. You don't kick off, and by the time people see this sort of thing on TikTok, and usually again, by having like the full cut of sort of like these things, people can see it as it is. And guess what? Because it's out there, people can't turn around and say it's not the case at all. So, you know, that satisfies me, and guess what? There's evidence out there. My bona fides is secured, and, well, what can I say? And shit, it stinks of weed out here. What the hell's going on? Honestly, that, like, for about a whole second, it, like, stunk of weed for, like Snoop Dogg had just been around here. Yeah, as I was mentioning before, you get on, you crack on, and people can't say that there's an issue, because guess what? If you don't trample on anyone's toes, then everyone will be fine. And why would you want to cause beef with people at all? And again, I know people think that there's a problem, but if there's no problem, then you know what, people can't. And if people again want to kick off, guess what? They can do, but you know what? They are going to suffer, not me. And I'm going to find out what the score is. So yeah, this may take a bit of time, but let's see what we got. I want to try and make this quick because I don't want to like have my phone and my camera out for too long. See? Slap it, I'll find out later. But that's even almost more distracting now, because I know it's probably got at least like 5 minutes from full time. Might go to penalties. You never know about these sorts of things. Hello.
Ari!
Oh well, here's how it is. But yeah, like I said, you don't kick off, you don't cause problems. Besides, if there are problems, that's what the old bill is, right? So, evening, officer. Yeah, like I said, you just you don't again, because again, there's police round like every part of this. There's no point in kicking off, because yes, you kick off, people will jump up and down immediately and stuff like that, and wail like demons. And I have just seen that they've got Newcastle inside the liquor store just on the other side of the street. And I think it must be full time, and I think it is going to extra time and stuff like that. So so let's see what the advantage is, or well, I can if they showcase what the score is. Nah, I can't make it out from here. Also because they're not even showing it, that's probably the reason why. Anyway, so like I said, community support hub vehicle is just there. Police, plenty around everywhere. And like I said before, if people do kick off and stuff like that, guess what? You just, if people are refusing to listen, you tell them what's what, you get out of there, you don't cause problems. There's no reason I have never found in my life any reason whatsoever to cause the fuss and stuff like that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And tonight is going to be no exception. You just want to get on, sisters. Anyway, have a good night anyway. You know what, I was about to say whether or not they fought immediately the camera. How could they not even notice like the camera is not even facing their way? Because guess what? Wouldn't like the lens thing be on the other side? Well, it turns out my earlier thoughts about, you know what, the larger camera being any less conspicuous were sorely mistaken. Still, in fairness, it is what it is. And like I said, I don't come out here banking on people kicking off, because that just looks really, really flimsy. And I'm gonna try and find out one more time about the score, because I have a sneaking feeling I'm not gonna like it. Or maybe it is full time, because they're saying live, they're not showing. Oh no, it's still gotta be going. Just can't make out. Oh, it must be extra time. Okay, I can't see what it is now and stuff like that. Yeah, oh, it's not looking good. It is not looking good at all. A bit like that guy with the spinny hat. I've always wanted one of those. I was half expecting whether or not, oh god, Man City scored. Yeah, Man City scored, right, yeah, I think it's over. Unless it's, no, they must have just done it. Yeah, done by Man City in 2 competitions. That is brutal, that is. And I wonder genuinely whether or not like this is the sign for when the night's over and like people will be coming out of St. James's. Who knows? Right, brother?
Welcome to Newcastle.
You want to get on, brother?
Welcome to Newcastle.
Hello.
every time.
Oh, get him.
You're on Big Market.
Oh, come on.
Big Market
Yeah, let the side, dude.
Big Market. What's the YouTube?
Raging Reality 1.
Nice one, mate.
Nice, you'll see us by tomorrow and stuff like that too. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna take this as a sign, ladies and gentlemen, that guess what? It is gonna get worse and worse. You wanna get on, brother? There we go. How you doing, brother?
Vlogging.
Yeah, it's a fun look. I've only done it for about a month now and stuff like that. It's fun.
Nice. Do you
Yeah.
want to ask me any questions?
Enjoying the night so far?
I am, yeah. What's your name?
Jimmy Frank.
Jimmy Frank. What do you do?
What, by day or by night?
By afternoon.
By afternoon, mostly editing stuff like this together and
Twitch?
I do like YouTube, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I used to do a bit of Twitch a few years ago, but it's a bit of a hit and miss sort of thing. I think once I get like my foot in the door a bit harder, I'll have a bit of a crack at it. But never say never.
What are you doing tonight then?
Just doing a little bit of exploring around Newcastle, see what the vibe's like, mostly on Saturday nights. And it's like the 5th time I've done this, and it's the vibe's really good. Saturday night especially, because Friday night is like mostly dead. And you want to get on, brother, as well?
Where do you normally go on a Saturday night?
Mostly around Big Market, around the gate, and sometimes the boulevard, just sort of like down past Central Station. I heard that Grover's Casino is like a really good place for Saturday nights.
Wait, no. What's the one by Chinatown? No, it's not Genting. Nah, that's not good.
Genting's is like really good as well, but
Genting's alright. No, Grosvenor, the nice one, and Chinatown.
Oh yeah, but I heard Grover's is like the staff there are some of the most competent you're ever going to get around here. Yeah. No modding, anything like that. And people are kicking off already. Like I don't usually film this sort of thing. It just sort of happens. And again, you can't control these sorts of things. If it happens, it happens. But it's mostly just to get a vibe.
Live?
No, it's just recording and stuff like that. But anyway, hope your nights goes well and all that.
And you too, man.
Yeah.
What's your name again? Sorry.
Jimmy Frank.
Nice to meet you.
This will usually go up by about like 7 a.m. because there's like usually spend the night editing and stuff like that, and be ready to go by the morning.
And what's YouTube?
Raging Reality 1.
Raging Reality 1.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, nice.
Wow.
Anyway,
I'll make sure to drop you a follow.
Oh,
Can
nice.
I give a message to the camera?
Yeah, go on. Anything you want to say, brother?
So, anyone who's watching, live your life. Do whatever you want to do. Never listen to whatever anyone tells you. Just do what you want to do. You never know you never know you're going to die tomorrow, so just do whatever you want to do today. Yeah?
Nice.
Love.
That's beautiful.
Stay blessed, brother. Stay blessed.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, brother.
See you guys.
See you later. Did you just want to... Oh, I see. Have a good night anyway. Have a good night. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I was saying about Grover's as well, because it's like one of those casinos like down on the boulevard, like right next to the station. Staff there, really, really nice staff. The car park is, it's a really nice car park, and I do like a nice car park, it must be said. And getting access, you're basically back on the A187 after like about 10 minutes, so that's all well and good, it's all nice. Which is good, because you're sort of like, you're kind of half like traveling through like the outskirts of the city, but you're not. It's just almost like a straight line past St. James's, and you're free basically. And that's which is quite nice. Sometimes it's a bit hard to like describe it, because I think getting out of the city is far easier than getting into it. And I don't really know why. It's not like there's any more like exits to Newcastle than there are entries or anything like that. And I think our night is just about over, because I think I'm not gonna say it's all over, but I think for how long I've been out, I mean, when did we kicked off at about 8 o'clock, so what's the time now? We've got about what, 10-15 minutes left. It's not impossible. I'll say maximum 20, but I'm not sure. I really don't know, and I think you just got to sort of hold on and hope for the best. I didn't even notice, but no, I thought Bruno G was playing, but now it was Jolyn. Oh well, here's how it is. Hello. Sorry?
What are you filming for?
I just do like little videos for YouTube of like exploring like the nightlife here in the city, and because I usually don't get out that much and stuff like that, so I try to get myself back into talking to other people and stuff like that. And this is just kind of like a way to break the ice sometimes. Usually I like having the camera facing me anyway, because even though I can have the camera facing the other way, it's perfectly legal, but some people don't.
It's fair. I can see your face towards you, so I just wanted to...
Yeah. Mind you, with that being said, a lawyer tried to square me up about this and was made to look like an idiot. You know what I mean? If a lawyer can't get a ring circles around me, what hope is there?
Are you from Newcastle?
Yeah, Ponteland technically, but rough.
Being realistic with you, so there's been like YouTube channels who like film people about the concert.
Oh yeah, I know a lot about that.
Do you do that at all?
If it happens, it usually happens far into the night. I don't really go far into the night because the battery for these things is not particularly very big. Also, if there is a thing that does happen, I try to avoid that sort of thing. I try to like be very, very distinct because some people are marred because past convictions, bad reputations, they stir a lot of things. I know a lot of them that do stir it. I don't do that because one, I'm still just one man at the end of the night, and 7 against 1. I do not care how tough you think you are. You're not going to go through 7 men.
I'm not looking to...
Yeah, start a fight. A packer.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm willing to work with you. Do you film young women when they out?
Well, usually what happens, because the camera faces the other way, they sometimes ask and I say, do you want to get on, sister, and stuff like that. So, you know, I give them the option, stuff like that. And,
What's the handle?
Raging Reality 1.
Raging Reality 1.
Do you want me to get that in for you, brother? Sorry about this. Just to make sure you've...
Raging Reality 1.
Yeah, it should be alright. Have a good night, brother. We spoke a little bit earlier and that sort of thing.
Have you got quite a lot of followers in?
TikTok's pretty good. It's up to about 19,000, which is quite good, I guess. YouTube is where I'm trying to like grow a little bit more because I'm up to about 400 subscribers the last time I checked.
Do you come out quite often then?
I tried like Friday and Saturday nights. Friday is not really a good night to come out because it's really, really quiet. Saturdays is absolutely where it's at because everybody and their moms comes out on a... No, that is... No.
I can see that you are filming yourself, so that's fair enough. It's very different. Because part of the reason I came over, I'll be fully transparent, is I've seen that you come to just film.
Oh, yeah.
But it's clear that you are filming yourself as well. So.
Yeah, it is how it is, yeah. Anyway, don't worry about that, because more often than not, because sometimes I do get asked people about whether or not I can have like footage removed and stuff like that. Usually what happens is that I do it via what I call the cameraman's discretion. I can choose to do it, but I can't really get into trouble one way or the other.
Which, yeah, it's fair enough.
But some people, if they're polite and they're reasonable, some people are, some people really, really aren't. So there's, you know what, it's really down to what I choose and stuff like.
It does sound like you're doing it from a good point of view.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, but more often than not, everybody's really, really cushy and stuff like that. And
so is it about like nightlife?
yeah, just to find out what goes on, and I try to give as much of my input as possible, and it's just how it is.
I've had a really nice cheesy chips with garlic sauce.
Oh, they are. If they're the best ones, honestly, you could literally live or die on that hill.
Big market chip.
I heard that gets a good bite. Anyway, so what's the plans for the rest of the night? Anyway.
I think we're gonna go home.
Yeah, we're gonna go out to the local restaurant.
Oh, nice. You think just before it gets a bit too busy because St. James will break up? I think it's coming to an end very shortly and stuff like that. And
it gets a bit busy later in the night.
Yeah, usually about like 11:30 I'll turn it in for the night. Before it kicks off, and it does kick off.
Do you get the train home then?
I've got a car around different place, and I just sort of drive home. Yeah.
Keep yourself safe.
Oh yeah, you got to be. I mean, even when you're on your own, you got to know what you're doing, and see what I mean. Yeah. Thankfully, the busies are like really, really well placed here in the big market. But we're gonna keep ourselves. Anyway, nice to meet you too. Anyway,
it's nice to know somebody's doing it genuinely.
Yeah, some people don't think that, but they don't hang around to listen, and that's just how it is. Oh yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. And anyway, enjoy the rest of your night. Anyway, so enjoy your night. The weather's good. See you later, ladies. See you later. Ta-ra. See, you know what? That's just how it is, and curiosity aside and stuff like that, you can't go wrong for asking, and there was nothing wrong with people asking. It's just sort of how it is. Yeah, like I said, you can't control these sorts of things. Sometimes these things just happen. Hello. And you just sort of crack on. And sometimes, and I think it is also a point of contention that sometimes quite a lot of people, they do come around and sometimes they do look over just to see if it is recording. I've noticed that over like the last couple of weeks I've been doing it. But, you know, what it is. Just as long as, you know, honour is satisfied and you can't go wrong and everybody is happy and that goes on. Hey, bro, you want to get on, brother? Oh, well, here's how it is. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure it's all over, as they say. Unless, of course, no, it's still playing. Let me just try. I'm going to try Google like one more time. Nah, not working. Anyway, so as I was trying to mention before, I think I mentioned everything I need to, and the bigger question is going to be, hey yo, you want to get on, brothers?
What's this shiny?
I'll say it once and I'll say it again. You think you would have? I would have grown over. You would have thought I would have just got over it and not cared one way or the other, and they'd be right. But what? How do you think it makes them look anyway? Like 7, 8 people, they call us that word, which I definitely will not repeat, and well, that's just rude. That is, and you can't reason with people who are rude and unreasonable. So, and oh god. Keep it back, guys. Don't get involved. And he's going down. He's going down fast. Titanic is going down. He's going down. If it happens, it happens. But you know what? Whatever. It is how it is. I do like a lot of videos for like exploring the nightlife here in the northeast, and whether it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't have control of these sort of things.
No, of course not.
And besides, you know what? It is how it is. And police usually jump on these sorts of things all the time very quickly. So.
Hey, listen, mate, have a nice night.
Yeah, don't worry, camera's on me anyway, brother. Don't worry about that. Enjoy your night anyway. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and don't kick off. Hello. Well, I can certainly say for the I can certainly say for the first time that's definitely the first time I've ever seen it kick off like big time. And yeah, as I was mentioning before, Titanic was I think it's just gone 3-2 now, I think, or 4-2. Yeah, police yeah, I think that's the end of the night, and oh well, here's what it is. I'm trying to like to make it look about as I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm tripping, because again, I'm not having it, you know, turn out to be something, but oh yeah, oh, that's it's all kicking off at Key Mad 2 doors, because it's all kicking off at Key Mad 2 doors. Because the U and the O are missing, you see. And I never told a joke that funny ever again. Yeah, I think it's the end of the night for that guy. Oh dear, like I said. Must be pretty early, like even at this stage of the night. Like what time is it? Quarter to 10 and stuff like that. That's like early, but yeah, I think the police are just sort of telling him to like move on and stuff like that. And here comes more of the old bill anyway. Yeah, I think people have caught on to the idea that, guess what, yeah, the night's coming to an end, and people will start to disperse from St. James soon enough, because, well, actually, to be fair, St. James does look quite busy, to be fair. And who knows, maybe it's not quite full time yet. It's not over till it's over and stuff like that. So how's this? Hello. It's just how it is. Anyway, so keep it rolling. Hello. Hello. Do you want to get on, sister?
Yeah, I'll get in the vlog.
Yeah, get on that, sister.
Hi everyone, it's Ellie. What's your name?
Jimmy Frank.
Hi Jimmy Frank. Nice to meet you.
Night going well so far?
Huh?
Night going well so far? Yeah. Is it about to get even better?
Do you know what? It's about to get hardcore.
Nice. Because I captured my very first fight going on outside Louis and all that.
Should we have a fight now?
Nah, no. I'm go down like a sack of shit.
Have a lovely evening.
Oh, cheers, you too.
Thanks for the vlog.
Nice,
Love you.
thanks for that.
Oh my god.
Enjoy your night, sister. Anyway, here's how it is. And here comes the old Bill in all its glory and stuff like that. Mind you, that being said, oh, hello again.
What was the TikTok again? Sorry.
Raging Reality TT. Yeah, thanks. That's the first fight I've ever captured and stuff like that. And
I thought it would get loud.
yeah, like I said, you know what? If it happens, it happens. But you know, most people know better not to do that sort of thing.
What was it? Sorry, Raging.
I'll type it in if you want. Just it's sometimes a bit hard to do this with two hands, and you gotta keep your eye out whenever like you got your phone bubble. Anyway, there we go.
Right.
Oh, nice, nice for that. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your night again. Anyway, cheers for that. Have a good night.
I forgot what your account was, so I thought I'd come ask you.
Oh, nice.
Right, see you later.
So, see you later. I think she just probably finished her chips, and that's how it is. So yeah, like I said, police presence. Even though there's a lot of police and stuff like that now formulating, but as I said again, one way or another, you know, it's here for a reason. Everybody's out, and as again the night usually goes on and things do get a lot busier, you're bound to expect you know, everybody to be on their toes a bit, because so far, like I said, there isn't too much of an issue sometimes. And guess what? The most I've ever seen it really kick off before long is more likely been the traffic. And when the traffic does kick off for one reason or another, you know, it happens. And again, there's not much you can do about that. And oops, there we go. Again, you can't stop that. You can't control it. And what can I say? That's the first time I've ever seen it happen. To be honest, I would rather go not seeing it again. Whiskey down. I'm pretty sure, like, I spoke to a few guys like a few weeks ago, and they handed me cards and all that about Whiskey Down. Doesn't exactly look like a gentleman's club, but what can I say? I've never been in any myself, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Let's just have a bit of a sit down. Yeah, a better sit down. Right, so it's actually quite a nice spot, this, to be fair. It doesn't even feel like remotely sore having my arm and stuff like that at this angle. So let's go over the positives once again of the night. Loads more people, certainly busier than it's ever been before. And again, when it does kick off, because like I said, it always does kick off one point or another. I kept myself at a distance. You can make out absolutely what was going on. And I forgot to mention as well, you know, I said about the Titanic, she's going down and the she blows. Sometimes I probably shouldn't be anywhere near that mean and stuff like that, if he just so happens to be watching. But like, if the guy in question just so happens to be watching, I'm sure there's two sides to this. And more often there is, but what can you do? I don't know whether like the open bar outside Filthy's is just sort of any good or not, or whether or not the everything outside the big market chippy is as good as they try and make it out to be. But oh well, like I said, you can't really anticipate these things, you can't really control these sorts of things, and it's quite a good night so far. And I'm certain it can only get better from here, so here's to hoping things get even better again. See, look at this. What on earth is this supposed to be? And they're not. Please. Oh, hello, sailor. Right, so hello. So anyway, yeah, as the stag do's are like hilarious and stuff like that, but and I just saw two ladies nearly get mowed down by the bus. It would probably be late. Maybe the bus was late, who knows. Anyway, let's give it a bit of a whirl, shall we? I only wanted to like take a bit of a 5-minute pod out and stuff like that, and let's explore down the other side of the street, but go where should we hello. Let's have a bit of an explore, shall we? I like a good old-fashioned explore. So let's get into it. So maybe we'll get a better idea of what the score is if we sort of like peer in at down Louis. No idea who Louis is, but I'm sure somebody must have found out sooner or later. And whoops. This and stuff like that. So yeah, night seems to be busy so far and stuff like that. Right, brother? Whoop. You want to get on, brother? There we go. Nice so far? Sorry, sister. Well, I think that's about that. And well, I say that's about it, but I can't tell if, you know, yeah, I think that's about it. That's got to be it. A lot of arguing with like the fourth official and stuff like that, but what are you videoing? Just doing a little video about like the nightlife here in the northeast. Come on! Did we get beat again?
Get the lads in.
Go on, I tell you, go on. Let's get a group shot. Go on, let's get it this way. Go on.
Where are you from?
Ponteland. I do like sort of videos for like the nightlife and stuff like that, and it's just about to find out what goes on and stuff like that.
You wouldn't like to know what he gets up to, right?
Hey, you're telling me I captured my very first fight going on outside Louis like 10 minutes ago. Honestly, went down like the Titanic. No, she blows.
Have a good night, mate.
I'm sure there's two sides to it in case he's watching. You never know. See you later. Again, you know what? Again, stuff like that. You know, again, makes sense to ask. But again, I'm saying that so he can't turn around and says that I didn't say it. So, you know, that makes sense. And it's how it is. Anyway, off we go. I don't know what happened there either, sister. Don't ask me. Anyway, let's get down and stuff like that. Evening. Anyway, let's get the camera the other way and let's have a. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the impression Big Market is gonna get invaded in about 10 minutes time. So either we go around exploring the clubs and stuff like that, and we'll wait for when it gets busy and you literally can't move by the time we get back to Big Market. Or maybe some people will just decide, you know what, let's just go home. I mean, I know it's a long way back to Manchester for quite a lot of people. Even for people who, for whatever reason, would rather come out, come out all the way over here and stuff like that. Hello again. I know the fourth official didn't take it particularly well, and that's just how it is. Off we're doing. Hello. Do you just want to get on, brothers? Do you just want to get on? Oh, right. Yeah, mostly that sort of thing.
I'm escaped from prison, so
yeah.
You get him all you want.
Never mind. Do you just want to tell you what, let's get on. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy your night. Yeah, you know what? I usually wouldn't step out on the street, but you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. And even if it's not like especially, what's the word? Quiet yet, I have a feeling it's only going to get busier, and honestly, it will turn Big Mark into some sort of like glorified battleground before long. But what can I say? You can't anticipate these sorts of things. Whatever happens, happens. I think about halfway through the night, and hello. It is what it is. Because more often than not, again, everybody, you know, you just get along with. Everybody's nice. Even those lasses I said were straight out of Coronation Street. Platts, Grimshaw, Duckworth. Honestly, who out there, like, don't ask me who Duckworth was. You know what, go ask your mum or your granny about who Duckworth was, because you are asking the wrong person there. I'm gonna go on the other side of the street, that's what I'm gonna do. Whoops. Anyway, off we gang. Yeah, again, another humiliating defeat to Man City, and off we go. Irish place looks as busy as ever. And I think again also that the smile and wave sort of thing seems to be working wonders, because again, some people are fine with it, others aren't. But at the end of the day, you're a day older, you know what I mean? Let's try not get in anyone's way, shall we? And stuff like that. Hello. Let's see. Yep, everyone's out in full force. Hey, have a good night, brother. Is that about to get better? Nah, that's the spirit. Have a good night. Anyway, so yeah, off we go again. And you know what, things... Actually, I must be honest, and I didn't even notice it till now. There's a wind that's picking up, and it is absolutely to the bones cold. Still, in fairness, still winter yet, and even spring nights can sometimes be just above freezing. So if I wake up in the morning and my fingers are blue, you'll probably know the reason why. Doesn't always work like that, but yeah, like I said, diligence and you take care and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I forgot this used to be a bank. Oops, sorry. I keep forgetting that this used to be a bank, but oh well, here's how it is. Anyway, let's continue onwards. So, just gone 10 o'clock. We've been about for 2 hours. What's the memory on this? Just 18 minutes to go. I'm trying to work out like what else can we do? Where else can we explore? Because everywhere's kind of busy, and the old Bill hard at work as ever. And again, one thing you all will notice actually when it comes to the big market, because it always happens at down the big market if nothing else, police, unless it's for a very serious offence, somebody gets knocked out for example, they won't actually arrest people. What the police will do is they'll just sort of like disperse people, move them on. And I can't tell. Hello. Do you just want to get on, sisters?
Hi.
Yeah, get on that, sisters.
What's the name of your channel? Hello.
Raging Reality TT.
Who?
Me, Raging Reality TT.
Hello, Raging. Hello, TT.
I'm to nearly. I'll be maybe if I hit my target, it's gonna be up to 20,000 followers by the end of the month.
Love that for you. I hope you
get it.
Where'd you get that camera from?
Nice.
Love that for you.
Hey.
Bye. Where'd you get that camera?
I think I got it from like John Lewis about 4 years ago. It was a bargain, really. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, enjoy your night, sister. Oh well, never mind. Here's how it is. Yeah, things seem to be. Raging Reality. I'll catch up with it. Raging. Don't worry, the camera's not on you, sister. Never mind. It's about to say I've never seen. I haven't heard from Goals. I didn't realise Goals Allowed was even still a thing. I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot it was Stevenson's monument. That's what I forgot this was. Honestly, I've been coming up here for weeks and I didn't even know what it was even called. That just shows you how out of touch I am. But with that being said,
Nice camcorder, mate.
thank you. I'm glad at least I'm at least I have the decency to show my appreciation, and which I think is excellent, because sometimes again, you never know who you're going to run into in the city, and more often than not you just sort of got to keep your wits about you. I'm trying to like get some of the statues in the background, but it's a little tricky at times. But anyway, as to what those two were saying earlier, is that some people absolutely love the idea of just like being made famous and stuff like that. Not everybody does, but I think the unwarranted attention it receives is just one of those things people can take or leave. Try to get rid of some phlegm. It's stuck right in the back of my throat. Anyway, it is how it is, and to be fair to revolutions and stuff like that, business, revolutions always seems to have produced good business in one way or form throughout the night. So it actually, to be honest, it is getting a little bit busier around here, and all of a sudden, I'll tell you what, let me showcase to you guys. See that right there? That's pretty busy insofar as even Stevenson's Monument Park is getting. Oh well, here's how it is. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty busy, and it is to be expected. So I'm half wondering whether or not to like even almost go towards like the heart of the beast, because I know like Stack and Gate have got to be chocker, Stowell Street included. But I'll tell you what, let's take a part of it. Let's take a look around. Hello. Yeah, and it's pretty quiet insofar as, you know, we're concerned, and yeah, I think that's just to be expected. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make it not too obvious and stuff like that about how things going. Still, it is how it is. Anyway, let's just keep going. Make it look too obvious. Of course, I have no idea whether or not like the NEX, the NX is on tonight or anything like that, but we'll find out in 1 degree or another. It is how it is. It's just stuff like that. Hello. And I recognize like I recognize the tie and stuff like that, because those are all like load of sixth formers just passed. I could tell immediately because, you know, the tie and stuff like that. It's kind of funny actually, and even as we go around the corner, and Newcastle on Granger Street is starting to pack up quite nicely. It's that sort of time of the night. Yeah, it looks busy, to be fair. Anyway, so yeah, let's as we head our way back to Big Market again, I'm half expecting, you know what, it's let's see if my prediction was true. Is it going to be so busy that you won't be able to move? Not that I've ever seen it like in that condition before, but the only other time I could imagine getting ever busier. Maybe they were talking about someone else, who knows. Still, yeah, I'm getting the impression a lot of people are not very happy at all. Hello. So yeah, everyone just kind of looks like probably trying to head home and stuff like that. I think that's a given and stuff like that. Anyway, hello. Never even noticed really like slogan letters before, but maybe it's good. I've no idea. I mean, I've worked in places like that before, and I think it is what it is, and some people keep up the pretense if they call it something quite classy, I want to say, I don't know, and they dingle like loads of lights and stuff like that. They give off the impression it's like really, really high class and cool. It doesn't always work out like that, but it is what it is. Anyway, well, let's just get across. And if there's anyone from Manchester just so happen to be watching it, especially any blues and all that. I haven't even seen the game yet, but I'm more than certain you cheated somehow. It is, it's not the first time, and it's not even the first time we've been knocked out of a cup tournament through stuff like this. But let's make our way back to Big Market, and yeah, it is starting to get busy, and we've got to watch out and stuff like that, what goes on. Hello. Yeah, I must be honest, it's like really starting to like I mean, actually, I'll tell you what, let me show you all. Yeah, as you can see right there, that's like, that is a fairly despondent crowd, if I'm not being honest. How many of them are like making their way over, and well, there's your answer. But let's maybe we'll just see what goes on. I have a feeling things are going to kick off sooner or later, and maybe it's before or after people start having the old get on the sauce. We'll wait and see. Thank God I'm not drinking or anything like that. Maybe a little bit further down, and we'll just see what goes on. Yeah, just smile and wave, and everything will be all right. So, yeah, honestly, again, I don't even want to suggest, and wow, St. James is already empty. I keep seeing the TV around Louis and stuff like that, and this is, yeah, it seems like, yeah, just try and not make it look too obvious, and just relax. I know it's probably just disappointing for everyone involved, but here's how it is. Hello. But yeah, like I said, not the first time Man City has knocked us out in the same year in 2 different tournaments. So it means like Newcastle is pretty much their only like source of success. The only thing that can we've got left to hold on to is the UEFA Champions League, and the fact that Barcelona is is our first game matchup in the final 16 is a little bit, it's not filling me with confidence, I'll say that much. What does, however, fill me with confidence is that if we can beat Barcelona, well, I don't know. I think a lot of what happens is if we can actually beat Barcelona and stuff like that. It's probably not. It probably might not happen, but again, stranger things have certainly happened, and what has been a fairly unpredictable season, all things considered. You just gotta learn to expect the unexpected, and sometimes our luck just sort of run out. Don't worry, guys. The camera's on me. You got nothing to worry about. Like I said, you keep everything under control. You explain it. You smile. You wave, and I don't know whether or not there's like a bus depot or anything like more significant. People coming through a big market or anything like that, but or maybe. Don't know what that was all about. Maybe they were going to like pop roll or something like that. I can't imagine they would, but they're like, this couple, they've come up, they've walked up to a guy, and they're trying to like get his attention. They're pointing fingers, and they're like trying to argue something with him, and that looks really, really, really odd. I have no idea what's going on, and maybe just kind of go play by play, but it is how it is, and just try and get out of the way.
Yeah, it was kind of.
Evening all.
Evening.
Yeah, try not to like get too involved. I'm just best not get involved. I thought there was like some kind of beef, but it is how it is, and yeah, of course, traffic getting over here and stuff like that, it's going to be a bit of a hard obstacle to encounter, and I'm trying to like stay out of the way, and it's like the best you can hope for. Just to make sure everything goes all right. Yeah, everything is fine. I think everyone's just worried about getting home. And hello again.
What's the vlog about?
Just talking about like nightlife in the northeast and stuff like that.
How long is the vlog?
Usually they're like, there's like about maybe 2.5 hours, stuff like that. I try to get it all in because sometimes nightlife here in the northeast, it's also about when things don't happen. It captures a little bit of that stillness. So it's a bit of an artistic point of view, but that's just kind of like the way I do things.
Great. It's like when you're in Stag and you're looking for something and you are it.
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing this now for 5 weeks. I captured my very first fight. Like a guy had to get like 8 guys to take one guy down. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Just outside Louis over there.
That's what you're trying to catch?
Well, if it happens, sometimes. But that's dependent on if it happens at all. And I can't film something that doesn't happen. You know what I mean? But yeah, so if it does happen, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Take a lot of storage.
Mostly, because usually it's about like 24 gigabytes at night just to get through stuff like this.
Will I be on a vlog?
Yeah, you want to say anything to the world?
It's good quality.
It's only like 50 FPS, but at the same time, it's lasted nearly 10 years, this sort of thing. So it's tough as old boots, this one. Because most time when you see like other people do these sorts of videos, they have like the smaller ones attached to their chest. At least this one looks a little bit bigger, so you can sort of see what it looks like from a distance.
So what's your purpose?
It's just to capture what goes on and just see what goes. Because I don't really get out that much, and sometimes Saturday nights is like the only time I can get out. So it's just to try and get a little bit back into
What do you work at?
Yeah, what do you do?
I do like I work down at Grover's Casino.
Oh, we love a casino, really.
Yeah, honestly, I do my first proper shift there on Monday night. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of night work, and I hope it is. Yeah, because I've done that sort of game before. So anyway, do you just want to say anything, guys?
Yeah, my mate went to the casino earlier. He started off with 40 quid.
Nice.
Do you know what he came out with?
Nothing.
Have a guess.
200?
600.
600 quid. Who? Jammy boss. Anyway.
Take care, mate.
Enjoy the rest of your life, guys. Jimmy Frank. Jimmy. Proper normal name. Nice. Have a good night, guys. Yeah, I've also it's a weird one I've noticed is that people do like a Jimmy round here, and for the lack of a better term, it's I like it as well. I think it's a bit more casual than being called James or anything like that. James seems a little bit upper class for my taste. Not everybody does agree with that, but I think it's sort of one of those things, and yeah. Try to again, sometimes arguments and lovers' tiffs go on around the corners here all the time. Again, I'm gonna try and like not get it in shot so people think it's alright. You just want to get on, guys? Yeah, go on. It's just doing like night logs and all that, talking about the city. Yeah, you want to get on, brother?
Whoa! Callum, get the vlog. It's going on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, TikTok, whatever you want, brother.
Look at this one.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Raging Reality 1.
Raging Reality 1. Yeah, I've seen you, man. I straight
get on. Yo! Yeah, enjoy the nice night, boys. Have a nice night. See you on the airways. And also, well, there we are. We can take that off the list as well. Somebody who can they can pencil off. I've seen you before, which is good. You know what? It means that somehow, some small way, in that small grey blob inside my skull, there's a little bit of staying power to stuff like this. And I don't know whether that's. I don't know even if that's even good or bad. Maybe we'll find out in a couple of months from now. But, hello, do you want to go on, brother?
Just a quick question. What is your camera?
It's a. Let me see. Actually, that's a great question. Let me just tell this off.
No problem.
Yeah, so those guys like Londoners and stuff. Again, you know what? It's such a bizarre thing because. When the pandemic was on, I met more people from America now living in the Northeast, and wanna get on, guys? I met more Americans, mostly like Texans and people from Alabama and Georgia and stuff like that, living here in the Northeast. And now, in a few years' time, I think I met more Londoners who've come up to the Northeast, and I can't tell if that's just because. By comparison, it's because I heard again living in London can be really, really expensive. But I mean, I'd rather again be in the Newcastle than like around Finsbury Park, Lewisham, Peckham Rye, stuff like that. Especially not Millwall. Millwall, absolutely. I have never once heard anything on the news, anything before or since that makes Millwall look good. I can't tell if that's just how it is or just the sign of the times, but sorry, mate. It never. No, the camera's on me, brother. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry. And again, you apologise. You just say how it is. You don't tread on anyone. You just say everything's all right, hunky dory, and everything is as it should be.
City.
Oh, that's going to go down well, that isn't it? I don't think. I mean, I must be honest. Yeah. Oh dear, people are giving them looks. They are going down. Who am I kidding? Spurs are good. It's at this point, it's a question because they're not. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, have a good night, brother. And here comes the ambulance. Nino, mayday, mayday. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be kicking off already, and can't. Right, brother. It's on me, brother. Don't worry, you're not in the shot. It's all right. Big lad. Anyway, it's all like I could have failed to miss. What is the? Oh, it's. Oh, that's a bit of an interesting one. I'll tell you what. Let's go take a walk, dude. Let's take a photo again. Because somewhere down the line, you know what? We'll see what goes on. It's whoa! What is this? Holy! What's happened? They've literally had to get like nearly 8 officers just to drag up. What? Any idea what's happened, brother? Yeah, well, I'm not getting anywhere closer than this. Honestly, you could have told me there was like a bomb on it or something like that, and holy! What on earth is this? They honestly, the van came up, they literally dragged them all out. Hello again.
Do you remember me?
Yeah, I think we've spoke once before. Do you want to get on it again, brother?
Son! Alright, son, nice to see you.
Nice again.
Here, I heard someone was a wee dick to you. I saw your video, I felt so bad, mate.
Oh, you know what? Listen.
You stood up for yourself.
After the second time it happened, I was like ready to like flatten the city. After 20 times, you become indifferent because here's the thing, if it's not true, why should I be offended? Do you know what I mean? It's just how it is.
Well, I saw your video, like you stood up for yourself and I was fucking proud of you.
Yeah, you know what, I've always loved the Irish and I'm glad Northern Irish, you know what, goes back to County Tyrone, so technically, yeah, it makes sense. Anyway, enjoy your night, brother. Yeah, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Hi, absolutely.
Yeah, Northern Irish, you know what, I will take that, and you know, it must be really good, and there is the money shot, bye-bye. What on earth, like, I know again, I might be talking hypotheticals, there was eight of the old bill, and they literally just sort of, holy, what on earth was, any idea what that was about, brother? Never mind. I thought I could almost hear him like kicking off in the van, but still, with that being said, the only advantage of being arrested on Big Market is that it's not too far to travel down to Fort Banks, I guess. Holy. Hello, don't worry, the camera's on me, sister, you got nothing to worry about. Hello, don't worry, the camera's on me, you got nothing to worry about, stuff like that. Still, I was just about to say, the only advantage, I suppose, of being arrested on Big Market is that I haven't got too far to travel to Fort Banks. Unless he's going somewhere else.
I hope not.
I hope not. I mean, there's no advantage to getting arrested at all, but you know what I mean? I'd rather me not be arrested at all, if you know what I mean? But what on earth did he do? There's like 8 of them on top of him.
Enough, that's for sure. Don't worry about it.
Oh well, yeah. We'll settle that out for court or whatever it is. Who knows? Holy. Anyway, have a good night, officers. It's a yeah. So that was nuts. Maybe he has to go to Fort Banks. I mean, I know it's closer and stuff like that, but that was. I mean, I know Newcastle is usually very, very safe, and I hope some of the videos. Don't worry, the camera's on me, sister. Don't you worry. Tell you what. I mean, I know again Newcastle is renowned for being relatively safe. The camera's on me, brother. Do you want to get on? No. Go on. Hey. So yeah, I know the northeast is usually like quite safe and stuff. Like, don't worry, the camera's on me, sister. You got nothing to worry about. Enjoy your night. Again, sorry, as I was saying, hello. I know the northeast is usually renowned for being quite safe from the riffraff and the oi polloi. It's just sometimes when it's not safe, and when people kick off, and when the fricative shit hits the fan. Like I said, you get out there, you settle in for the police. And I did mention before about how God, what did I mention before about the police wouldn't usually like get involved unless it was like for very serious offences. I am prepared to say, however, that's what I describe as a that's probably what I would describe as a pretty serious offence, whatever he did. But again, whatever he did or didn't do, I think we'll leave that for the authorities. They'll handle that better than I could. So let's continue. Let's proceed, shall we? That's Cozy Jones. Hello. Cozy Jones says. I don't know why they don't buy that Area 10 or anything like that. Just want to get on, sisters?
Yes!
There we go. Been a good night so far?
Yeah, brilliant.
It's about to get even better though.
Oh, on. We're going home now.
Yeah, my Riz is not that great, I promise you. It wasn't even meant to be a Riz, right? It's just a you know what I mean? Because here's how it is.
We get it.
Oh, good. Anyway, enjoy your night, sisters.
Good night.
You too.
You too, brother.
Bye. I like that. I mean, I don't even know where they. It's not even because James Charles says anything like that. Actually, to be honest, maybe it is because James Charles says it. But yeah, I must admit, it doesn't seem to stop people having a good time. I mean, let's take a look at the other side of the street. I mean, Cozy Joe's, and it must make a pretty good bang and stuff like that. I don't know whether it's just because you can't get into like Filthies or the Pints or anything like that. I don't know if you can't even get into Munchies, but it seems like it's probably a lot safer than other places besides. But I like the building above it, and you can even see where it sort of like spills out into stuff like that. So seems like a nice place. Nice place indeed. Anyway, so I think we're sort of like up to about like the final third. Hello. You want to get on, brothers? Anyway, so yeah, we're coming up to about like the last sort of hour of the night, and you know what? I must be honest, because yeah, last night was again. I'm gonna call it not a dud, because to be honest, we met some really fun people and stuff like that, and usually it's good even on quiet nights such as these. And hello. Don't worry, guys. Is it a good night so far? Right. Is it gonna get even better?
Probably.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah, might do. Oh, nice. Well, so anyway, enjoy your night anyway, brother. Just have a nice night, sir. Yeah. Again, busy one end, and we go around the others. Whoops, sorry guys. Take another route down. The smell of vodka was strong in that. I think it was vodka. Again, being away from the source for so long, I can't even tell the difference. Anyway, so Irish once again. Katie O'Brien's, that's it. Do you think they just sort of call this place O'Brien's or whatnot? But can't even really tell sometimes. But let's keep it rolling. Let's see here. Hello. 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 Anyway, so let's keep it rolling, guys. Let's keep it rolling. Keep the convoy nice and tight, despite the fact it's only literally one person. Hello. And stuff like that. Okay, so, whoops. Evening, sir. Oh well, I tried. You know, can't fault me for trying, and you know what? God loves a trier at the end of the day. And oh, it's 10:30, and the police are out in full force outside Revolutions. Maybe we should go explore the gates. Let's take a walk around, and then we'll take. Let's just keep it rolling, stuff like that. Seems the night's busy as ever, and off we go again. Anyway, let's keep it rolling and up back towards gate. Well, big market. Head towards the gate just to see what goes on, and away we go. I can't even tell, is Liberty meant to be like an Irish place or stuff like that? I can't really tell, but maybe one day if we get asked, or maybe I do ask the question, we'll find out for certain. Oh, what is it? Several people, once again, I recognise from like all places I used to work. It's just that part of the city. Anyway, off we go. You want to get on that Scotty T?
What's this about?
Doing just a little video about like the nightlife here in the northeast. And,
what do you think? Oh, you've got the right guy there.
Oh, not bad.
So my arse?
I don't think I can get that. Whoa! You can't.
That against protocol.
It's a different website that's going on. Anyway, good night so far?
Good night so far,
yeah. Is it about to get better?
We've only just got here.
Of course it is.
Oh, nice.
We just started there, 3 bottles of wine down.
Is this YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube, TikTok, I do it all, mate.
What's you?
Rachel Reality TT on TikTok.
Rachel, let me get it up.
Tell you what, I'll help you out there, brother, and stuff like that.
Let me give you a follow, because this will be good for me. Go and type that shit in.
This will be good for me. Will be good for me. I'll give you a follow as well.
That's it, yeah.
Ollie, I'll let my pal Ollie give you a follow.
Alright, thanks, bro.
That is definitely Scotty T, that is.
Scotty T. You know, his full name's Ben Smith and we call him Smithy T.
Oh, there we go, brother.
There we go, thank you, bro. 90k followers, he's got a lot, nothing on you, but he's got a lot.
120.
Oh, nice. Nah. You know what, we're still in the trenches, brother, but we want to get out. Yeah.
Nah,
nice.
I'm in the 2K view jail now.
Oh, you try YouTube as well?
I fell off. No, I did one YouTube video and that was it. I don't really do socials much anymore.
Oh yeah, because somebody once told me that literally by this time next year I'll get up to about 1 million, and they said I'll get all the bitches.
You will.
Right to me.
No, I will. I'll get all the bitches. That's the face of a man who knows it's going to be true.
So what about my face?
Well, yeah, you look like you're definitely going to get all the bitches as well, brother.
Certainly do. So where are you from then? You're not from here, are you?
Ponteland. It's
you're from Ponteland?
Yeah, just right outside.
Yeah,
but it's one of those voice accents you can't tell anywhere where it's from. It could be. Oh, nice.
It
used to be.
Not too far. Ponteland and Morpeth are similar in that actually.
Oh yeah, that X777 and all that you can get from Ponteland, Kingston Park. It's a nice journey though, but anyway, hope you enjoy your night anyway. And, see this on the airways.
Nice
I usually get this up on YouTube by about like 7 AM and stuff like that. So
I'll be checking for you.
Oh, nice. Anyway, having a good nice time, guys. Enjoy Morpeth. Oh, a great band. Oh, I love the YouTube jokes. The only thing I love more than the YouTube jokes is the fact that I'm the only one who listens to U2. I still haven't found what I've been looking for. Oh, I love U2 so much. Anyway, let's make our way back, shall we? Okay, so I think we'll try it one more time. We'll go past like Newcastle. Lines seem to be forming up quite nicely and stuff like that. And away we go. Hello. So yeah, Newcastle. Hello. You want to get on? Yeah, get on that, brothers. Anything you want to say to the world, brothers? Going on RTV.
Big up Tomberland.
Nice, there we go. Enjoy your night.
Where is it going?
YouTube, TikTok, Insta, Radio Reality 1. Nice. It'll go up by about like 7 AM and stuff like that, so that'll be just enough time for people to get home, still drunk, get to sleep, hang over. Now it is. Get on that, brothers. Have a good night. Yeah, get on that one.
Have a lovely evening, brother.
Oh, you too. Get on that, brothers. Get on that. Alright, guys? Yes, want to get on, brothers?
Yeah, big ups. What's your name?
Jimmy Frank.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, nice. So, yeah, yeah, I don't think next is going to be like busy or anything like that. So let's go around the other way. Let's do a 360. Yeah, we get up, we'll sort of take a left, we'll go down the gate, see what goes on, and we'll probably call it a night. Honestly, it's surprising just how fast time flies by and stuff like that, but if I'm also honest, I'm probably gonna like wrap up and stuff like that, because it's dead cold. And yeah, I didn't know what that was about, but I'm not gonna get involved. Yep, as you do. Back to North Kenton we go. It's a shame for like all 4 people who got on that bus. I could have given them a lift home for nothing. Yeah, that'll tell Stagecoach. Anyway, so I probably would have given them a lift and probably stopped at all the bus stops just to really get on their toes. It is how it is. Anyway, off we go. Out to the gate we go. Busy night as ever, and hello. I like that. Hello. Oh, it looks pretty choco out here. So let's call one step at a time. Ready, and yeah, has sort of like died down, but I suppose that's just most of the people like coming home and stuff like that. Oh well, here's what it is. So yeah, it seems like everybody's just sort of turning it in for the night and calling it a day. And I'm trying to like, as they say, try my best to like get out of the way and stuff like that. These places are like, the paths are nowhere near wide enough. But we continue and let's see, because gate, to be fair, it does look busy, or maybe this is just like last little stragglers trying to come out of St. James's. Probably one of those things. There's a, hey, want to get on that, sister?
Oh yeah! Look, what's your name?
Jimmy Frank.
Hi, Jimmy Frank.
How's this going?
YouTube, TikTok.
Hello, YouTube, TikTok. Welcome to fucking Newcastle.
He is one of a kind, right? Welcome to Newcastle. Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, I'm loving myself, actually. It gets better
Are
and
you
better.
actually?
Better.
Where are you going now?
I think I've been out here for about 2.5 hours. It's all like coming to the end of the night. The battery on these things doesn't like last forever.
Bye, battery.
Well, listen, he's a good lad, him, right? And shake my hand. Are you a dad?
You're
Yes,
a good
indeed.
dad.
Oh, you're a good dad, you.
You're a good dad.
What's your YouTube?
Raging Reality 1.
Can I record that?
Please
What's your back?
subscribe.
Oh yeah, of course you can.
Please like and subscribe and
Usually
hit the
these
YouTube
things
channel.
go up by about like 7 AM because everyone usually gets home still drunk, still bladdered. They don't really know what's going on. Hangover by about 1 o'clock, and
Wait, what's it called so I'm gonna go back tomorrow?
Raging Reality 1.
Raging Reality 1. Check it out, guys.
And if you don't subscribe, you're gonna die tonight.
Thank you so much. Nice. Have a good night, all of you. All the best. Just like what you want to see, eh? And you know, even on nights like this, guess what? You never really know what goes on. Whoa, hello, sisters. You want to get on, sisters?
Are you on?
There we go.
Are you on the vlog? Are you doing a vlog?
Yeah, that's me.
For YouTube.
YouTube, TikTok, IG, that sort of thing.
Everybody follows you on TikTok.
Oh, nice. Raging Reality TT.
I don't know.
TikTok.
Anyway,
sorry about that.
Are you from here?
Yeah, Hot Teelan way.
I don't know where the fuck that is. They come from Wigan with no idea.
Oh, right, nice. It's
Are
like,
we going to be featured on the vlog?
yeah, of course you are.
Come on, lads.
Get on that, sisters.
We love Wigan.
Just like knockout audits still go around that place.
What?
Some sort of boxer from like Bolton and stuff like that. I probably got like jumps a few weeks ago in Wigan. I heard it was like a big thing.
Probably it's fucking well back
some DJ and his bitch wives. That sort of thing. Anyway, enjoy Newcastle enough.
You do.
What is this vlog for? Just day in my life.
It's just about like exploring like nightlife in the northeast, that sort of thing.
Don't come here. I'm joking.
No, come to Newcastle.
Oh, that's not fair. Anyway,
amazing.
Why are you, man?
Come to Wigan, come to Ibiza Bar.
have a nice night anyway, ladies. I mean, to be fair, let's see, London, Manchester, Wigan, and yeah, I heard that was messed up. What happened to hello? Oh, sorry. Yeah, like I said, it was messed up. What happened to Knockouts? I would have thought like everybody and their moms would have heard about Knockout, but then again, I heard Wigan's like usually quite sound, but not unless MC Viper knocks about. Yeah, I'm definitely not going anywhere near him. Not that guy could. I mean, I would invite his two bitch wives and all that to come and try and take me on, because that's not happening. Because you don't take on somebody you don't know and stuff like that. Because remember what I told you before about when things just don't make sense. This is absolutely one of those moments. Sorry, brother. Hello. Yeah, let's just try and make our way past. So we'll try to keep it steady. Let's keep this convo flowing. Hello. Hello, and we're through again. Hello again. Yeah. So, Gates. Gates seems pretty busy. Don't worry, sister, you're not on. I know you don't want to be on. All right, brother.
Always.
Yeah, it seems to be like the night's sort of like coming to an end. And night going well so far?
Yeah, just working.
Oh, nice.
Making money from my moving.
Oh, I know. How's that coming along?
Yeah, well, I'm waiting to finish uni first.
Oh yeah, good. What are you studying, pal? Cybersecurity. You know what? Keep the world safe at one space at a time. Get on that, brother.
Remember, love my fiance, innit?
Hey, have a nice night, brother.
Take care of yourself. Cheers.
Yeah. I hope you pass anyway.
Thanks, man.
Nice. Have a good night.
Enjoy your life, bro.
Cheers. I certainly will. I think that's just the remit in general, you should enjoy your life and oh dear. Oh dear, what's happened here? Somebody tried to have like some sort of ice cream alka pop or something like that, and it just didn't work. Oh dear, it got even worse actually. Like, what happened there?
Hello, young man.
Hello. That's like the first time in such a long time that anybody's ever formally associated me with being young. That is a weird feeling, I must admit. Alright guys. Right, hello.
Video camera.
You just want to get on, brothers?
Hello, the video camera. Video camera.
Hey.
Back in the 90s. Video camera.
Up the man. I hope it's a good night anyway. I know the result was shite, but
don't know where your heart's beat.
Oh well, no night. Anyway.
Sad Mackin bastards.
I'm glad I'm not that. Anyway, see you there again. Hey. Oh well, here's how it is. So let's what's up, brother? I do like a lot of like nightlife here in the northeast, just to like explore what goes on, and you get to meet so many amazing people around here in the city, and sometimes they share their stories, sometimes they just want to know what goes on and stuff like that, and it's a good vibe.
So you just recording?
Yeah, it's recording. You see that.
Are you going to be putting it on anywhere?
Like YouTube, TikTok, IG.
Why
and stuff
have you got a YouTube and that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
What's your name?
Jimmy Frank.
Jimmy Frank.
Hi, how are you, brother?
Moses.
Moses, nice name. I love that actually. By the way, great name.
Are you from Liverpool? I mean, from Newcastle.
Ponteland way, so it's like just outside Newcastle, but it's like mostly where like a lot of the footballers go to live and stuff like that, which is quite nice, I guess.
So have you got quite a few followers in that?
Depends which YouTube you want. You know, I've run like several channels, but for TikTok, it's nearly up to 20,000 followers on TikTok, which is quite nice. But I think it's also when you get out into the public, you get to talk to people, they get to know you, and you will be very, very surprised how quickly things change when they hear, actually, this guy might have a bit of traction, he might know something we don't. But for the most part, yeah, everyone gets on because at this moment in time, nobody really knows who I am, and it's just a curiosity.
The more content you create, the more consistency, the more followers and that you get, don't you?
Oh yeah, you know, actually Moses, I must admit, is it Moses or Moses? Moses. You know, probably the first Scouser I probably have ever met in my entire life.
Oh yeah.
I've never been around Liverpool, never been around Everton, never been around the Mersey or Birkenhead, but I must admit, can't say I've ever known any personal Scouser, not even Billy Moore, but well, not personally anything like that, but honestly, between you and me, I think Scouse accents are better than. Are they better than Geordie accents? I think.
I like the Geordie accent though.
I like the Scouse one. It's a weird thing. I didn't think this would happen, but oh well, it is what it is. I know people couldn't tell if I was a Geordie or not by the voice, but I've lived here longer than anywhere else, so I guess that kind of makes me a Geordie if you don't think about it.
Have you got your thing Have you got Instagram on you now?
Yeah, well, like mostly on me person stuff like that. I'm sort of just starting out on Insta and stuff like that, so it's slow going.
Well, if you remember my name, it's Moses, so it's Moses with a Z on the end.
Oh, yeah.
_ Liverpool 19, the same area as John Lennon.
Oh, nice.
So it's quite easy to remember, just Moses with a Z on the end, _ L19.
Oh, that's sweet, brother.
Obviously, my thing is content creation as well. I've been making music. I've been making music for a while, for a few years.
I do love your music, by the way. So you probably talked to the right guy there. A unique twist of fate, this is.
Yeah. But that's what I love to do. But obviously, I've learned music marketing, like internet marketing, and like you need to have any money behind it, or you need to. There's a lot of things to do, but yeah, I like to stay busy. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love staying busy. It's what it's all about.
That's how people,
Especially doing what you love.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
I'd rather like to go to work and then work on myself as well afterwards.
Oh yeah, it's like you'll be probably like a Scouse me, to be honest. That's anyway.
Well, maybe we can link up sometime. You've got my name on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
And we can make content together.
These will usually go up by about 7 a.m. anyway, so I'll be watching this back. And, hope it goes well, by the way. And
you too. We'll link back up there, folks.
Enjoy the North East, brother. Hope it goes well. I'll see you, Rude. Honestly, you know what? By the way, let's get that on there. Bedlington. I love that. So let's get across, and I think maybe a trip around Monument. I think that'll be a pretty cool way to end tonight, because honestly, we've met people from Wigan, Manchester, London, Liverpool. And I wasn't even joking, by the way, that's probably the first Scouser I've actually really met in my entire life. Because I can't say at the absolute bottom of my heart if I know anyone else I've ever interacted with from Liverpool. Might have been a Blue for as far as I'm concerned, but was John Lennon a Blue? I can't quite remember. But yeah, it is what it is. So Monument, and then we'll sort of like come over the edge. Don't worry, sister, the camera's on me. You got nothing to worry about there. Enjoy your night. Anyway, yeah, like I said, it's surprising again when people change when I immediately use sister. But oh well, it is what it is. But seems like, you know, things are closing down for the night. People are mostly just kind of like waiting for the bus to take them home. Yeah, let's just put the whole horrid business, because I heard the result wasn't great, but never is well, there's always got to be a winner and a loser. Anyway, let's let's get a route. Anyway, Moses. Yeah, but hopefully Moses will see this, and maybe I'll give him a follow on Instagram and stuff like that, and see what it's all about. So anyway, we go past the parish of St Andrew, just across from the Oriental Food Emporium, and I'd say we should just about bring this night to an end. I think that just seems like the done thing, and all the best. I can't say, at least it's the chill seems to have evaporated. It does feel like it has gone a little bit warm around here, but that could be my imagination. I have no idea to base that off anything, and so yeah, there's Eldon Gardens where we were at last night. You go up there, it sort of goes a little bit beyond, you get to St James's, it's the better route. And we sort of go kind of where we first started this little adventure, by going under Greg's underpass, and
so long.
round about like the back of Monument, and I mean, Eldon Square is like, well, or the hippie green is what it's always referred to as. Take two guesses as to why it's called hippie green. I mean, to be fair, I prefer hippie green than, you know, Crocodile Gardens any time of the week. I know some people may argue the toss one way or another, but it is how it is. Anyway, let's keep this going, because we've got about like 30 or so minutes left of footage, so let's see what happens next. There's still 30 minutes, which basically means 30 minutes before the end of the night, and we'll see what happens. It has been a little bit of a action-packed night, to be fair. At least we've seen more action than we have on previous nights. But as I mentioned before, you know what, fights do happen, but again, you can't really predict these sort of things one way or another, and that's just sort of how it is. And as I think I mentioned before, one of the reasons why I do think the hippie green is a lot better than, let's say, Piccadilly Gardens is because even though like the perception of Piccadilly Gardens has certainly changed in the last 2 years with the rise of auditors, and you know, it's where a lot of people who exhibit in the conveyor belt, if you will, of the how shall I say, the special agriculture.
It's always like
it has hippie green has the big advantage of it being like at least 3 times smaller than the gardens. Therefore, whenever things do happen, it more or less happens entirely in broad daylight, and you can't really. There's basically nowhere to hide. I do like the hippie green, to be fair, and it's just for the most part it's just like a cool place to just kind of like chill and sometimes get a grip on things, and for whatever reason you just yeah, it's nice. It remains mostly unchanged throughout the years, but that's not always a bad thing. The more things change, the more things stay the same, as they are wont to do. And let's turn the other way around and get like the last couple of minutes before the battery goes. And also we had a guy who asked us about like what make my camera was, so that's quite nice. And I also, again, I think the size of the camera is probably just the right size. It's not too big, it's not too small. I think it's just right. And the night was long, as it always has been. And it's not even like you can keep up the pretense about, you know, Eldon Square or Gray's Monument being busy. Hello. Being any busier or anything like that, because here the same quarrel is because of the more open space, you can't anticipate things going wrong, because guess what? A lot of it is out in the open, and a lot of it is also just kind of like surrounded by business dealings and whatnot. So let's keep it rolling. Nuts the night was, but that's just how it is. Anyway, I think that should just about do it. So what I'm gonna do right now is I think I'll just we'll sort of again end this where we usually do end these videos where they began, by saying as we are about to turn the corner back onto Northumberland Street, back towards my car, back towards the real world, that, well, I hope this video was of some influence, and a huge thank you to all the people who have participated in it, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next time. Thank you.